With the helloBEEprusa assembled, you must now calibrate it. The two core criteria to meet are a completely level build surface and a correct clearance between the extruder nozzles and the surface. Shown here are the main things you will need. Begin by plugging the 3D printer to a power supply. Switch it on so you can now test that the end stops are all working. Remember never to touch the innards of the machine while it's switched on. Safety first. Before proceeding, cover the glass build surface with blue tape. You can tear the tape by hand as long as you fasten it well around the back so the build surface is nice and smooth. Bear in mind to neither overlap nor leave gaps between the strands of tape. A very important step is to make completely sure the clearance between the stepper motor casing and the tips of the X-axis are exactly the same. Measure them accurately and adjust by rotating the flex couplings on either side until you are certain the clearance is exactly equal. You'll be calibrating the Z-axis end stop, so you'll have to rotate the flex couplings to lower the X-axis. When doing this, always rotate them in synchronicity. Again, make completely sure they are exactly at the same distance from the motor casings on either side. Once the extruders are nearly touching the build plate, adjust the Z-axis end stop screw until it activates the light. This is a very finicky step, so take your time and screw up and down until it's very precise. You must now level the table. First you must disable the axis stepper motors. Do this by browsing through the control panel and selecting the correct option. Press once for the menu, select Prepare, then navigate to Disable Steppers. Press once and you can now move the build plate and X-axis freely. To fine-tune the surface level, you move the extruder to within close proximity of each screw. Place a piece of paper between the surface and nozzle and fine-tune by rotating the screw with a hex key. The paper cannot be too loose nor too stuck for a good result. You will have to go through this several times on each screw before getting it right. Make sure the Z-axis end stop screw and X-axis tip clearance continue to be correct. Any adjustments on these means you have to calibrate the table level again. Be patient and go through these steps until you are satisfied that everything is level. For your first print you must load some filament. Mount the spool holder and put a spool of filament on it. Connect the helloBEEprusa to a computer. You need to download a program called Pronterface for this, but it's available for all operating systems. Note you don't have to install it, just run it from its folder. Once it's open it should detect the printer automatically. If not, choose the correct port, then press Connect. Most of these default values are fine except for the following. We recommend 230 degrees centigrade for the temperature and 30 mm for the extrude length. Then press Extrude and feed some filament in. If you wish to remove loaded filament, press Reverse. You can now print. Choose a G-code from the SD card or your program of choice. You can print any one of the printed parts that are included in the kit yourself. You can even print them in different materials if you wish. The STL files are available from our website, and you can also download free add-ons to print and improve your helloBEEprusa. You can also visit our forum. Happy printing!